Anyway. Hey, what's going on YouTube? The Bearded Baron here, bringing you guys another video. I never said that I would make a video like this, never be one of those list kind of YouTubers, but I guess what? We're here. We're gonna do it. Because you know why? Survivors, you've gotten sloppy in Dead by Daylight. And I'm here to give you 5 tips, count them, 5 tips to make you a better survivor in Dead by Daylight. Without further ado, let's get into this. Coming in at number 5, always be doing something. I wanted to list this one first because this one is often overlooked and it is the most important thing that a survivor can do. Always be doing something. Doesn't matter if you're working on a generator, if you're touching a totem, if you're healing a teammate, or going in for a save. Always be doing something in a match. There's far too many times where I will see survivors while hanging on a hook, duck walking around, not sure of themselves, not sure what to do next. When in doubt, do something. Progress the game forward. If survivors aren't using their numbers to their advantage to get generators done, to cleanse totems, to heal teammates, you're giving the killer a major advantage. And coming in at number 4 is knowing when to let teammates go, or knowing when to let go for your teammates. Getting camped and tunneled in Dead by Daylight by a killer is by far one of the most frustrating things that a survivor can ever experience. By always running in for that altruism points in a match and potentially putting yourself and your teammate in further danger, sometimes the smart play, the correct play, is to simply let them hang on the hook. If you notice that they're being face camped, there is not a whole lot that you can do in that scenario. The best course of action is to trade one survivor's life for potentially 3 gens, 4 generators, to make the trade to progress the game forward and for everyone else to make it out alive. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain, and keep working on the gens, keep pushing forward. And coming in at number 3 is having an exit strategy. There is a wide variety of maps in Dead by Daylight. Some of them are very open, such as the Cold Wind maps, while others are very claustrophobic, as in the Leary's Memorial Institute. Knowing your surroundings, knowing the map types, is the key to victory as a survivor. Before you start working on a generator, make sure you survey your surroundings. Take a look, see what kind of formation that you're in. Are you in a playground? Are you in an L&T formation? Are there pallets nearby? Are there lit totems nearby? Everything is taken into account, so that way if you do hear that heartbeat and that chase gets started and your blood is pumping, you already have an exit strategy to be able to escape the killer's grasp and to continue on playing. And speaking of chases, this brings us to number 2 on our list, practicing your evasion skills. Now that you have your exit route planned out in your mind, it's ready to execute it. The killer is coming close. The heartbeat intensifies. What can you do? The most obvious form of juking, or wasting the killer's time, is known as pallet looping. This is where you run around a particular set of terrain with a pallet nearby. It is a good practice to only drop the pallet when absolutely necessary in order to continue on with the chase. Timed properly, this will also stun the killer and give you some additional time to get away. Now, while sprinting is the quickest way to get distance between yourself and the killer, it's not always the smartest thing to do. Sometimes the best thing to do, especially if you get a good pallet stun, is to stealth away, hide around in a corner, and use that third-person view that you have as a survivor in order to evade the killer and continue on. And coming in at our final spot is know your killer. One of the best ways you can succeed as a survivor is to actually take a break from that side and play as the aggressor a while in a few games. The core of the gameplay of the killers is all the same, with the end goal of downing each survivor and putting each of them on the hook until dead. But how they go about that changes greatly depending on who you happen to be playing. A Michael Myers and a Freddy Krueger are going to play the games drastically different from one another, and it's great as a survivor in order to understand that. If you can get down playing killer, at least for a few matches, to understand the mindset of that particular killer, when you go into a match, you're going to be much better off as a survivor. You're going to be much better of a teammate to any randoms that you happen to come across, and ultimately your survival rate will increase. Hey guys, that's my list. If you think I missed anything, please let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. Also guys, if you can, click that notification bell and the subscription icon so that way you guys know when I post new content for you. If you guys would like for me to post a video on the top 5 tips for new killers out there, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time.